Hai sayang. Hi Celine TamtzeKwan. Good morning. Can you see my eyes? Yeah, you see my eyes. But there's something in my eyes, There's perfect joy. There's perfect happiness and perfect pleasure in my eyes, in my heart, in my blood. You know why? Because you longing for me, and you will perfectly be fulfilled. You will have perfect joy and happiness and perfect pleasure. So sayang, but for time being, just like what the Bible say, everything have its own time. Yeah, I know waiting can be painful. I've been waiting to come to you all this while. It's already more than 2 years. It's almost 3 years since we love each other, and we are still waiting. But we learn a very wonderful aspect of love, because to be patient and waiting also is love, Celine sayang. And like last time I said, love is growing. Yeah, just look at the plant, look at the pumpkin that I plant. It's not, it give us fruits on the spot, isn't it? It's so simple to understand the nature. I plant today the pumpkin, not tomorrow then it will produce fruits. It takes hard work, it takes toil and sweat and pain to nurture, to taking care of the pumpkin. But when times come, the plants, the pumpkin have enough maturity, then it will give fruits. So sayang, I know you longing for me, and you know how I truly longing for you too. And just let us keep on believing, because I think what we need now is the grace and the blessing to be poured to you and to me from heaven. Okay, I think what is that is money and maybe other things like resources or whatsoever, that so that I can come to you at Hong Kong and start doing work for your dreams. Okay, Celine sayang. Yeah, thank you so much sayang. I can see that you truly love me. I truly appreciate your love sayang. You're so wonderful girl. Oh, very wonderful woman. Thank you so much. Okay sayang, thank you so much. Yeah, it takes, I think, quite a time for me to wrote that reply for you. Yeah, keep that in your hearts. Okay sayang, all my words, as I keep all your words in my heart, all your emoji, all your words, all your videos. Yeah, to be honest, Celine sayang, I want to say something secret. I think it's not secret, but I just want to let you know. Um, as I said, to maintain love and to make it grow, uh, the Bible taught me and you, we need to discipline our eyes, our mind, our hearts. And yeah, so what that means, I focus my mind and my heart just watching your videos. Because what I learned, from the Bible, if there is distraction, distraction is very dangerous. That's why I can see from my study and my research, there's so many, I think, yeah, so many, absolutely so many relationship is end up with, end up with like failure, okay, failure. It's but even husband and wife. So I've been putting a lot of thoughts and research and study about things like this, relationship. Not only in like love relationship between husband and wife, or a man and a woman before married, or children and parents, parent and children, or even other kinds of connection relationship like employee employer or anything. Everything is about discipline. Just give me a time for me to share my philosophy of understanding of this issue, love, Celine sayang. Because I learned a lot from many things in life and I applied it in my life, especially about um, love relationship. And here is with you. You know, discipline. Okay, discipline means, as I said, love is like a plant. Plant cannot just grow like that. Plant have to be really, really taken care of. Watering, nurturing, remove the wild grass, make sure the sunlight is enough to the leaves, and the soil have to be treated so that it will become fertile, and many more. So all this needs effort, hard working, mean discipline. So when it's applied to relationship like a girl and a man, or if already married, a husband and a wife, it needs to be really, 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 really disciplined, taken care of. Yeah, so all the principle of the Bible need to be applied. Actually, the Bible is not only for certain groups of people, it's for everyone by right. I'm not saying other religion doesn't have these kinds of wonderful teaching. I don't want to look down on other religions, but as I discovered that the Bible give a very wonderful excellency in how to be alive in this wonderful earth. So I use that as my standard of life, the law of life. So come back to love, Celine sayang. Again, discipline. So as I understand, discipline means I have to keep my eyes focused. I have to keep my eyes focused. What that means is, because human being, as I understand, me also a human being, and everyone is human being. You, uh, this, I mean, ourself, our system, our cell system in constitution, uh, have the, I would say, evil, evil tendency, and I have to admit that is so true. I mean, That's why so many relationships are going toward failure if there's no discipline. It's not an easy thing. Love is not only because you like someone fall in love because someone so attractive to him, or uh, for a man, a girl or a woman so attractive for him. It's not merely a feeling. It's not merely a segment that arose, when like this and that kinds of things. You see, but it's a discipline. It's need to be like really taking care of, like what I've been saying repeatedly. So Celine sayang, for me, what that means, discipline and nurturing and taking care of the plants, the love. I think one of the most important thing is the eye, because eyes is the door. I would say the door or the window to the mind, to the soul, to the heart. So whatever that the eyes see will be registered, will be download in the mind and in the hearts. So if the eyes look things that can make not good things in the heart, and it will remain like that. So I learned so much on that. So like uh, nowadays we are exposed to so many things. Especially we have this so wonderful technology that given by heaven, Android and phone. It's a good thing. There's so many things inside there. Images, moving images means video, uh, uh, articles, and so many other things. But it's not all is good, and it can distract the mind, and it can makes love grow cool. So what I can see, one thing that the Bible taught me is that I need to discipline what I read, what I see, and from what I see and look, I need to be careful on that. So you know what, Celine, I think I've been talking so long, but I discipline my eyes. Everywhere I go, most of the time I try to like lower my gaze. Lower my gaze. GSZE means because I don't want to like cause my eyes to be look something that is not good. So I discipline my eyes and my ears. That's why I've shown you last time, and I've been doing that all the time until now. I've been very careful in watching videos. I'm watching just your videos. I mean, sometimes I do, but I want to be very careful. So that is how I love you, Celine sayang. And I can see that you do the same. That's why our love grows stronger and deeper. Okay, Celine sayang, and all other things like I sustain and maintain my willingness, my effort, my sacrifice to you in everything, my hard working for whatever that will make you happy. So Celine sayang, sorry I make so long videos, but anyway, I think I'm talk a lot, but I love to say things that may make you understand and to see my soul in my heart. And I know you know me better than I know myself. Next time when I forget about this thing that I not sure about what I've been saying, I'm gonna ask you. Okay, Celine sayang, I, 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 I love you. Sayang, I just want to say something again before I stop here. I promise that in another aspect of, because soon, when the great I am make things, everything is right, and you are my wife and I'm your husband, I'm gonna really, really give you the best, sayang. I mean, in our making love, in our intimate relationship, I want you to have a perfect pleasure from me. I truly believe I can do that because I learned the Bible. And I've been studying about that aspect of life also. That I can see there's so many misconception about the true meaning of intimate relationship. But I believe what I have learned from the Bible, because the Bible cannot lie, Actually, an intimate relationship is a gift, the greatest gift, from heaven. But I can see that, now from my studying, I think almost all the people, even in those who claim they are like knowledgeable of this aspect, many of this method issue is been wrongly understood. Even in those who are in the field of like psychology and relationship, I'm not saying that I'm better than all the so-called psychologists or that claim themselves as expert, though I'm only a simple doctor. But I do have brain like anyone else, and I do have gift like anyone else, because I believe every man are created equal. Though someone is a king or a prime minister in a country, doesn't mean that he's better than anyone. Anyone can be as good as anyone. Okay, everybody, as long as he working hard, learning. So okay, come back to this intimate relationship. You know what, Celine sayang, there's so many wrong facts, wrong fact, okay? Wrong. It's not correct. FACTS, facts about many things, especially about the the true concept of love, the true concept of desire, the true concept of um, like physical intimacy. What I learned in my subject in university as a doctor, because this is one of that field also we have been taught, is not correct. My professor at the university, when I learned, they say things that are not according to the Bible, and it is a human error. That's why there's so many misunderstanding, and now like intimate relationship become a kinds of, people look at that as something like a jokes, something like can be looked so uh, like not good. I believe this mindset have occurred in the midst of the people because of the wrong conceptual, the wrong practice. Because you see, Celine, we are created by the great I am and Yeshua. How can there's bad things from the great I am, a holy creator, okay, that people call him God, but actually his name is I am. And the great I am and Yeshua have revealed to me that whatever that in the textbook is not true. Okay, I'm gonna share you more about this when we have time, we are together, because I think this is so crucial. That's why many people they end up with so heartbreaking failure in relationship. Okay, sayang. Sorry, I think I'm making lecture. Okay, sayang. So don't worry anything. Okay, sayang. The great I am have give a man that have knowledge of heaven, that you will be purely full of happiness, joy, peace, comfort, and that wonderful pleasure. Okay, sayang. I, 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 I longing for you, sayang. I want you. Love you, ma.